How to have fun anytime, anywhere. Step 1. Go to ChumbaCasino.com.
ChumbaCasino.com. Got it.
Step 2. Collect your welcome bonus.
Come to Papa welcome bonus.
Step 3. Play hundreds of casino-style games for free.
That's a lot of games. All for free?
Step 4. Unleash your excitement.
Chumba Casino has been delivering thrills for over a decade. So claim your free welcome bonus now and live the Chumba life. Visit ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
And hello it is, and welcome to Lovely J Podcast with Miss Coco Bowden. I got a good little topic for us today. How to pick the products that will sell for you on TikTok. Now, I can't say about other places, but I'm just mainly focusing on TikTok for today. I can branch out into other areas, but not right now. The focus is TikTok. How do you sell your first 10K? How do you make your first $1,000? What products will get you to that level? Well, that's what I'm going to be talking about from my own experience. So if somebody else does it differently, okay, but you can learn from all of us who have achieved that. So one thing about TikTok that you're going to need to really... Oh, yeah, if y'all hear something, I'm outside in my car, and I hear nothing but those little buggy things, and I got my air on, too. So I may have to just speak louder, because I'm finna cut the air off. Oh, and I know y'all finna hear them things. So if you hear the crickets, just ignore it. I'm in the country. Okay, so getting back into it, selling and easily getting discouraged when you don't make a sale can be expected whenever you are doing the TikTok shop. I've only been doing it since March of 2024. I did not make my first sale until October 31st. Y'all, it was Halloween of last year when I made my first sale. So the question is, why didn't I make a sale with all that other time between October 31st and March? Why didn't I make a sale? Well, the answer is because I didn't put a product out there that people wanted or that they had a need for or that I was even relating to. If you don't relate to the product that you pick, people aren't going to relate either. So when I was adding to my TikTok store, I was just adding products that I thought people would like, and better yet, I was adding products that I liked, and I really wasn't thinking about what others like. Because, you know, in our heads, we be so closed-minded sometimes we feel like, well, if this is what I like, then this is what everybody else like. But the reality is that's not true. Everybody don't like what you like. Everybody don't need what you need. So you have to think outside of the box. And what worked for me was picking a product that was something that I needed. If I stick to what I need, I can relate to it better. I can explain it to people better. I don't have to have a script written for me because I am just telling you what this product has done for me. And that's what I realized is I'm better when I'm being honest with myself and with my watchers and my listeners. Now, the product you choose has to be a product that relates to you. You got to have a relationship with that product. And it has to be a need that solves a problem for the people who watch you, for your audience. Your audience got to need that. What's in right now is people still trying to lose weight. Okay? The first thing I got that made me the money in October was waist trainer. I put in for a request for it. I had saw other big girls wearing it, and I was like, well, if that big girl can wear it, then I can wear it too. And that's exactly how my mind process was like. At the time, I wasn't just thinking about making money. I was really thinking about, that was a need of mine that I had been wanting for a long time, was to have a waist trainer that fits, and not one that rolls up my back, or not one that's so small that I can't fit it on me, or it's not flexible, it's so uncomfortable that, now it's just going to be tossed to the side. I wanted a waist trainer that I knew I was going to use. And I saw this woman come on. She was on her TikTok. She came down my feed, my FYP feed, and there she was with all butt and gut. She was there with it. She had all butt and gut, and she was twirling that thing around, just showing how it fit on her. And I said, I can go try this thing on. And they give you 14 days to post a video. And I waited till the exact last minute to really go and try the thing on, because I didn't want to feel bad for myself. I didn't want to be a disappointment to myself and it'd be like, well, you can't wear it. And then it hit me. You know what? If I'm going to do this thing, I'm going to have to do it from a realistic point of view, because I'm not good at faking. What I did, I came out, and it took me a long time, but I finally got what I wanted. And it really took me so long because I was overthinking. So when you're picking the product, don't overthink. Usually the video you hate is the one that's going to go viral. I did not like nothing about that video that I put out, but I remembered it's not for me alone. It's for others too. So what I did is...
Bubba Wallace here from 2311 Racing. Funny thing about being fast, you end up waiting a lot. First to show up, first in line, then just waiting. Me, I rev up Chumba Casino. With over 200 social casino games, no slow lanes here. Why sit around when you can spin? I'm already racing. Your turn. Play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. Let's Chumba.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
I videoed myself putting on the whole process, the struggle. I videoed the struggle of putting it on. I videoed my stomach. It was hanging out. I was all gut hanging out, just like I saw that woman was hanging out. And I don't like taking back shots because I don't think I got a nice looking back. Don't get me wrong. I got a big one back there. But to me, it wasn't good enough to be on camera. But there are other women, thousands and millions of women who are also shaped just like me, waiting to see what I'm going to put on next. Well, here I go. I put on the waist trainer and I turn around. And I'm even in the video holding my hand up so my camera would start working and everything. So I put my whole process up there. I put up the ugly butt that I didn't like. I showed it. All the rolls and folds that a sister could have, I showed those. And my rolls are big. They're fat, juicy rolls. I put all that up there. I didn't have on no support or anything. I showed my struggle getting it on. But I also showed, once I got it on, how it was working for me. I talked about how the product held me in so good that the back pain that I was going through now was leaving because I had the back support. I talked about the sweat from the waist trainer, how I could feel it working, how it made me feel better, and how when I took it off, it kind of strengthened my stomach. That same, getting rid of the toxins. I talked about that. Getting rid of those toxins out of my body. And you have to keep it clean. You don't want to sound like you're a doctor, but you want to tell the truth about your experience. And that's how people relate to you. I want to say I have sold close to maybe, I don't know for sure, but I'm going to say 400 or 500 of those waist trainers since October 31st. That's how many I want to say, about 400 or 500. Which that is good because I have never sold anything except for one advertising spot. I sold one advertising spot years ago from my radio station. But it had been hard for me to get sales. And I just didn't understand, why is it that people are not liking what I do or what I say. And it's because I was coming at them all wrong. For me. See, you got to understand, when it comes from somebody else, it sounds good if that's their plan, if that's how they speak. But if you don't speak your language, then nobody will understand what you're trying to say or what you're trying to do. Those women spoke my language. We have wide waists. We have big tummies. We got the type 2 diabetic tummies that stick out over our thighs, that hang low, that's wide. Now, some of the women who brought, I think I had like 2 of them said that they couldn't fit the waist trainer, because I let them know, hey, I'm 465 pounds. My clothes that I wear is a 4, 5, and 6X. And some of the women said, well, I got it and it didn't fit me. And you know what? That's where you got to realize we want to please to everybody. And I didn't take it as a negative thing that they had told me that. I just really looked at it and I said, oh, okay. So I got to really change up how I present this waist trainer then, because I don't want everybody to think that if you're 465 pounds, it's automatically going to fit you. And I changed up a little on the next video. So you get the opportunity to do so many videos with these TikTok affiliate programs. With the product, you do so many videos with one product. So don't ever, limit yourself as to what you can do with the product and how you want to present it. One topic may be about the extra coverage. It's up to 1 inch extra coverage. Tell more product details. Tell something that others aren't talking about. That's what people really want to know. What is it that others aren't talking about when it comes down to this product? What aren't they really saying to consumers to let us make the choice? Let me make the decision if I want to get it or not. But I need you to tell me the truth. That way I can make the decision that's best for me. Well, I put mine on and I show you. This is the best I can do. I can show you what it looked like on me. I've exercised in it. It moves. It's flexible. It's easy to clean, easy to wash, easy to carry. Everything about this product, you learn it and you get it down to a T. So when you're talking about the product that you picked, that it's going to make sense to the consumer, to the buyer, to the TikTok watcher. Let's get an example of, here's a good example. Sonic has these these drink sticks that you can buy. Now, and they taste just like, if you put it on the right kind of ice, it really does taste just like you're at Sonic. Now, I've seen women talk about this product and talk about it and talk about it. And those women, I know they were making a killing off that product. But then I brought the product out of my own money. It wasn't a sample. It wasn't given by the company. We'll talk about that later on. It wasn't given by the company, but it was a sample. It was a product that I brought because I saw it was working for somebody else. It's a trend. That's what we call a trend. When we see multiple people promoting the same product, that means it's a trend. Do trends always work? No. For me, the trend didn't work for me. I went buying it, and the only reason why I went back and brought it 3 more times is because my granddaughters and I really do like it. Now, if I keep putting videos up about it, I'm pretty sure it'll catch on. But the videos I did put up, they got barely any views. And I don't feel bad on that, because somebody might come around, a month later, and that video might pick up and go viral. So it just all depends. But the trend did not work for me in that moment. So don't be so quick to pick your product because it's a trend. Because it's trending. That don't mean that it's going to work for you. That just means it's trending for the people you see it trending for. Now, you can try it out and see if it works for you. And there's no right or wrong way to do that. Because, I mean, it is your page. It's your page. You can do whatever you like. But for me, the trends did not work. My most sold products, I'm going to tell you how I got them. They were not trending. My most sold products were not trending when I picked them out. The waist trainer, I saw one video on that waist trainer, just one. And after I started promoting my videos, now I'm starting to see more and more other people that are promoting. But it was not trending on my page. Another thing that, let's see. It was so hot out here, y'all. But the products that are trending, again, it may work for somebody else and it might not work for you. Now, another thing, the products that I picked out were products that I paid for with cash. Again, I went back to a need. What is a need that I needed so that I could relate back to my customers? I need to be able to relate back to my customers what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and why I'm doing it. And I need to get it all in a video, 30 seconds or less. Now, give or take, some videos I may go over to 40 and to 1 minute. I try not to do over 1 minute. If I got a lot to explain, I just let it carry on to the 1 minute if it's going to make sense on that video. If not, I try to keep my videos direct to 30 seconds or less. And when I picked this product, I'm going to tell y'all something that most people don't realize. Everything you need to say is written on the product. All the important parts that you need to say is already written on the product from top to bottom. The name of the company, what the product is, what it does, how to apply it. It's on the box. You cannot go wrong with just looking at the box and telling about the product. And then once you do that, you have to incorporate that piece of you into that product. Don't just sell us don't just sell us what the box says or what the company, the brand name says. Sell us you. Most of the time when people buy a product, they buy it because you have sold yourself. Y'all, give me a second. I'm not sure where I stopped off at, but I had to pause out for a minute. But I'm going to jump back on the products that I picked out. It was not a free sample. It was not a collab invite. It was a product that I needed. And I needed it to fix my home with. And so I was able to relate to what others might be going through. And when I expressed to them, hey, here's a product. You know, if you got holes in your walls, holes in your floors, here's a product that says, hey, we will plug that hole up for you so the insects and am I saying that right? Insects and other things like rats and things cannot get in. And turns out other people needed a product like that too. And it's not that it was really big holes, but you know, those little small holes, like, you know, when you put in the wall picture, you put pictures up and you have all those nail holes. Well, you know, that's unattractive.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
And some people want to close those up. Some of them do want it for the mouse holes. Some want it for the insect. But all together, got it down. And I took a video of that product and presented it to the people who get to see it on my page, and that product ended up selling around, I'm going to say again, a rough estimate of maybe 400 to 500 packs. And this is where your GMV comes in at. When it starts, every time you sell something, however much you sell, it adds up and it adds up. And if you keep selling, if that product keeps selling and it gets boosted by the algorithm, you will have 10,000 in sales just like that. And I don't want you to think because the product you buy, what if it has low commission rates? If it will sell, let it sell. Even if it does have a low commission rate. Now, the commission rate for one product I had was 35 cents one time. And I sold about, I want to say 400 of those shirts. And then the company took me up to 50 cents per shirt. Okay? But the shirt only costed $4.99. And the shirt was free shipping. So, I couldn't expect the commission to be high. But it was enough to make in money. It brought in like an extra $500 within that month. So, it's up to you. If you want to try to reach for bigger brands, that's fine. But first you need to show yourself to these brands that you can do it. You got what it takes. And then that's when the collab invites come. But we're not going to talk about that yet. That'll be on another topic about collab invites. So I picked out products that I needed and I came back. I used the products and I came back and I was able to relate to people. I was relatable. I answered questions for people. Now, I could have answered those questions back in a video, but I did not do it like that, even though that does bring in money too. Those side videos, reply videos, they bring in money too. But I have heard that some of the videos that are replies, you do not get paid for some of that. If they buy off in the reply page, you will not get paid. So rather than risk it, I'd rather just go ahead and do a whole nother video on whatever that question may be versus adding it as a reply. Now, what else? And when you do pick your product, it's best to be natural. They're not looking for movie stars. They're not looking for actors. No. Now, I understand when commercials come on TV, those are actors. What people want on TikTok is real life people. Messy hair. Maybe your hair is done. They want you as yourself. Who are you? Who can date? Who are you? You are their influencer. So they want to be influenced by your style. Not that they don't have their own style, but every once in a while they want to break away and see that somebody's either worse than they are or either somebody's better than they are. And that's a good thing, because if it wasn't for the worst and the bad, I see some good videos of people dressed up, and I see some people just on there, they don't care how they look. And why should you care so much so that you stress yourself out doing it? And I realized that I'm one of those people that I may have to come on, and when I'm in my painful days and I have to do a video, I may have to come in on with just a bonnet on my head. I mean, I'm just me. I'm not on there trying to present to you anybody that's, more than me, more than what I am. On makeup days, I let them know, hey, I'm not a good person with makeup. I just started doing makeup, trying to get the professional look. I just started doing that. So don't expect my hand to put eyeliner on straight. If you see it going up and down and it's all around, it's because I am who I am. I'm a beginner at doing this makeup thing. So don't go trying to be a pro. Pick your product that meets you where you are. It could be a car product. It could be wigs. I had this wig piece. I did not think that wig piece was going to sell. I really did not. It was cute, and But I didn't feel like it looked cute on me. But I took a chance, and I keep remembering and playing in my head. I've worked in radio for almost 15 years now in broadcasting. And one thing that I learned at the beginning of doing radio and broadcasting is that just because you don't like it don't mean your audience or your listeners might not like it. Like right now, I do like doing this kind of talk. I really do. I like it better than talking about the invisibles. I'd rather be sitting here telling you how to make 10K in GMVs than to be talking about them. So, yeah, this is my thing. This is what I like to do. And finally, I have something to give you that can help you. What else about picking your product? Don't be so quick to be on the trends. Try to pick things that you need. Even when it comes down to picking products in those collab invites, don't just grab everything because it's there and you can. Because your house will fill up quickly with product. And you will be like, okay, what am I going to do with all of this? I know, because mine filled up quick. And at the beginning, I felt like that's what I had to do in order to get started. And none of those products sold that I chose. And it wasn't a need. It wasn't even products that I was familiar with, but they didn't sell. They still sitting on the shelf. I didn't get not one sale, not even a click on them. So when you pick out your products, pick them out according to your needs, because I do believe that you can work better from a place of need versus a place of greed. Don't be greedy just because it's there and you can get it. I mean, is this something that you really think you can sell or not? Now, right now, I'm enjoying working in skincare. I'm enjoying working in the fitness. What else? I'm going to tell you something else that I've been picking out that have been needs. It's like protein drinks, protein foods, hydration drinks. You know, what is the season we're in? We're getting ready to go back to school. A lot of kids are going back to school now. So you want to kind of cater to the mom who's busy, or the father who's busy, or that child who may need this type of book bag, or, you know, what do your children need? You know what it takes for your kids to go to school. Even if you're a college student, you know what it takes for you to get by in college. You need storage containers. You need notebooks, pencils, art supplies. All of this wonderful stuff is on TikTok. But you got to pick something that's going to work for you as the person who's promoting the product or reviewing the product. And you got to be able to relate it to your consumers. But picking the product is not hard. Don't overthink it. Just look at it. And if it stays on your mind, the chances are it's something you need to get. I've had products that stayed on my mind and I needed to get it. Now, I'll tell you how to end up with those free samples of the ones that you want to get in another episode. Because we can't put it all here. This episode is all about picking the right product for you. And I think I touched down on the main basis of how I do it for me. Now, I gave it to you from my point of view. Now, there are plenty other influencers out there that'll have you pay so much money to get told basically the same thing. Them influencers, you know, they're going to make money off of you. And, you know, I can understand that because we all need some extra money. I mean, I give y'all my Cash App, too. If it help you, shoot. $KB Speak Life. That is my Cash App. If you want to send a donation in, I'm always open. $KB Speak Life. I'm not, and you send what you want to send. But other than that, this information is free to you from me. Because I wish somebody would have helped me like that. And I wouldn't have to search so many different pages just to find help and information on how to become a TikTok affiliate and how to pick out these samples. I'm just giving you what I wish somebody had gave to me. And I paid for these courses one time and it was a disaster. So I said, I'm not paying anymore. mainly it's trial and error. Don't be afraid to mess up. Don't be afraid to look bad. Don't be afraid to step out and be yourself. Now, there is something I will say with these products. Like, I did a bra product. And the video I filmed for the bra product, I couldn't share that. I couldn't share that. I know it would have sold a lot of money. I mean, it would have got a lot of sales for me. But I got to think, I got granddaughters on the internet. Would I want them all showing their bra on the internet and then they come out, well, Grandma, you did it. But I had, what I was going to do was, did the video, and I said I'll use it for my educational purposes. Without the bra on, my boobs hang all the way down below my navel. With it on, because I'm a big set woman, with it on, they sitting up high. They sitting up high, and I got to get used to walking around with a support bra, because usually I was in a sports bra. But I couldn't show that video because it wasn't right for me. Now, there's a lot of women who are on there with their cleavage out, but you know what? Let me tell you this, don't compete. You don't have to compete anymore. This world is big enough, and we have access to so many people that you're going to find your people. Your people going to find you. They're going to find you. They're going to be looking for a product, and you're going to have just what they need. I put in the search engine on Google for about 2 months. How can I find this big bra? And finally, after, because I've been looking for a bra for 2 months to fit me. And I wanted a regular bra. I did not want I didn't want the sports bra. I wanted a regular bra. And I knew I was bigger than a 46. I knew that. And this woman shows up on my For You page. And sure enough, she's putting on this bra. And she looks about my size or bigger. Well, I think we both about the same size. And I said, oh my God, if she can get all her back into that bra, that's all I was thinking. If she can get all her back into that bra and it hold up and lift up. Now, she did that. She showed where without the bra, her tatas were hanging way down there. And when she put them in the bra, they were so far up. I said, I want that kind of experience. Oh, I need that. My back would love that. And that's the kind of experience I wanted. You know what? I did not hesitate to buy that product. Of course, though, I added it to my showcase. I didn't buy it from her link. I added it to my showcase. And then I brought the bra. Now, was I wrong for that? Well, I don't know. I mean, I see something. I added to my showcase, and sure, I could have brought it from her, but I didn't think about it like that at the time. But I put it in my showcase, and then I didn't even buy it right away, though. I waited about 4 days, and then I went back to my showcase, and I got the bra. I got the bra that I needed and ordered it. I ordered 2 of them in 2 different colors. Got it home, tried it on, and it fit. This is the first real bra that I have worn in probably 30-some years. I'm talking about one that fits. I had one other bra that was shaped like this long time ago. It was a little brown one with stripes on it, like a tiger. But it didn't even fit right. It wasn't holding me in. It was so small on the sides and things. So when I explain this bra to people who need a bra or are looking for a bra for heavy set girls, I have to let them know this is the benefit I got. The cups fit. They are wide. They are soft. The side of the bra fits. This is a wireless bra. It's wide. It's real wide. It's holding in the majority of my rolls. Not all my rolls. And I tell them that. Not all my rolls. Because I have a lot of excess skin and some of it's hanging down low. So it's not holding in all of that. But it's holding in the majority, and it's slimming, and it's cool because now I ain't got all that skin flapping over me. I relate that back to people, and they're like, now that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm talking about right there. I want a bra that's going to do me like that. And that's it. So you pick that product out according to you, who you are, how you explain things. That's how you do it. Nobody can do it like you. You know what you need. You know what you want. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Don't feel pressured into doing it. If it feels pressured or you feel overwhelmed about it, chances are you're overthinking it. It's a 20-second video or a 30-second video. Just give some points on it. Show it to people how it works. Talk about it, whether you're talking negative or positive about it, and that's it. Don't overthink this process. They're not asking you for a 5-minute long video. And that's the good thing about being a TikTok affiliate. They don't want your 2-minute videos. They want 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. So if you're in the affiliate program, you are so blessed right now, because in the creator program, if I understand right, they want you to give at least 1 minute. With this 10, 20, 30 seconds, you got this. Pick that product out and go make some money. And that's how you get up to 10K in the GMV, is by picking the product out that's right for you, that you can relate to. And even if you pick a product that you don't relate to, at least be speakable. For me, speaking it just comes naturally, because like I said, I've been in radio 15 years, so it's just easy for me to come up with things off the top of my head. Or just by looking at something, I can come up with a description of what I see. I can describe what I see, what it feels like, what it smells like. Use your senses. Touch, smell, feel, all that. Use all of that. All right, y'all. So thanks for listening to Lovely J Podcast. I'm going to get ready and get up out of here. And, just pick your product so that you can get your GMV up. When you get your GMV up, you'll start making money. Peace, love, and happiness.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest. Life comes at you fast, which is why it's important to find some time to relax. A little you time. Enter Chumba Casino. With no download required, you can jump on anytime, anywhere for the chance to redeem some serious prizes. So treat yourself with Chumba Casino and play over 100 online casino-style games, all for free. Go to ChumbaCasino.com to collect your free welcome bonus. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.